Hello and welcome to CNN News 18 with me, Ayushman Singh Jamwal. We begin the bulletin with a tragic piece of news that has come in from the state of Odisha, ladies and gentlemen. Now, hours after he was shot by a serving police officer, Odisha Health Minister Naba succumbed to his injuries. Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik condemned the attack on Naba and met his family. Das was targeted when he was getting out of his car to inaugurate the opening of a BJD office. The shooter Gopal Das is being questioned by the authorities. Those live visuals coming in on our screen. Now, what we are learning from Apollo Hospital, ladies and gentlemen, is that on operating on Naba, it was found that a single bullet had entered and exited the body, injuring the heart and left lung and causing massive internal bleeding and injury. The injuries were repaired and steps were taken to improve the pumping of the heart. He was given urgent ICU care, but despite the best efforts, he could not be revived and succumbed to his injuries. And at the same time, many people are raising these questions. Many people from within the government of Odisha are raising the questions that could this be a conspiracy, given the fact that in Naba Das's area, the coal mafia is also active. And so could this be a targeted attack against the late health minister? But tributes are pouring in. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik has paid tribute to Naba Das. He has saying that he was a grassroots person and was loved and respected by all, cutting across parties and sections of people. His death is a great loss to the state of Odisha. I'm joined by my colleague Kamalika Sen-Gupta on the phone line. Kamalika, what more details can you get for us when it comes to the investigation into Gopal Das, and has any decision been taken when the last rites of Naba Das will take place?
Well, the CID investigation has already started and all the senior officers have already reached Harshakuda, and they will be doing the entire investigation, because this is something which is absolutely a very important incident, and this type of incident is rare in Odisha. That's what the other colleagues of Naba Das is saying, and this will also lead to a question that whether the other ministers, they also require their securities to be beefed up or not. And obviously, Naveen Patnaik, he himself is there in the hospital. He has paid his tribute. Other ministers are pouring in, and then the last rites will take place. But obviously, this is a very shocking incident from the state of Odisha, and it's a question that the other ministers will also be raising, that whether the security is required for the other ministers or not.
Right, so that's the latest update that we are getting from Ground Zero, that it seems that the Chief Minister is currently at the hospital, and at the same time, no decision has been taken so far when it comes to the last rites, but the investigation into this ghastly crime is currently underway. Remember, a sitting minister of the state of Odisha shot dead in broad daylight by a serving police officer. The CID investigation is currently underway to get to the bottom of this.